We'll just put some more names on that list.
Oh, one of the coolest kids.
No, yeah, well, actually one of the
scene.
best guys I know.
I love him. Well, MIBR, fast B play here in the pistol round. They are running wild and they are taking a lot of damage. 4-man B setup for TeamOne. MIBR are going to get steamrolled here. Safe to say, it certainly looks that way. Skulls is waiting and they have no idea. Smoke dropped. It does leave Skulls out on an island on his own right now. His teammates are cut off by the Utah, and MIBR are taking some time to move in. There's the bomb spotted and dealt with. How's that a headshot? He was only 5 health. Skulls taking 2 and ducking down on 1 as MIBR are trapped in the apps. Yell on a late mid lurk.
Not being given anything. I don't want to let him back in a 1v4. And there he is, rounding the corner and dying.
Yeah, he got flanked as well. Insult to injury, but we can maybe not talk about Na'Vi or just talk about their CT sides. How about that? Then it'll feel a lot better. But right now, TeamOne, their CT side is looking good. They've got an opener in under, PRT covering top mid, and he's going to get smoked, flashed, pushed in, taken down after 1. But it's still fine. Cello gets that trade, and now they're moving into middle. Oh, caught is Maluki. Taken down by Danico, and now MIBR are in an even scenario. Skulls was very good on this B site yesterday. Today he's pushing up to try and take some real estate, and it's the right move with his team falling on A. Pesadeo dead on the ramp. Malbs hiding behind the boxes, and the bomb grouping.
While they're homed in on Palace, Skulls is coming up through ramp. They don't know where this second man is yet, and there he is, blindsiding Danico, leaving it all on bolts, tucked in at Sandwich. Trying his best to just stay alive. They don't seem to know he's here. And so this could still get dirty.
Oh, no.
Bolts lets the first man slip by, but there's the re-peek from Malbs. Getting out into middle. No one here from TeamOne to keep an eye on it. There's a top con smoke even dropped now. Now that's a nice deep smoke. This is the one that lets you kind of wrap out to stairs, right? And challenge in towards the A bomb site. We see teams do this a hell of a lot. So TeamOne have got to be ready for it, because seeping through this smoke are MIBR, and no one is even considering it. Oh, Pesadelo's been shot in the back, and now they flood over the staircase. Yeah, TeamOne didn't look cognizant of that con smoke being used as almost like a doorway, right? To afford you some angles that you wouldn't normally get if you're MIBR. Nice round so far, a 3-on-5. The AWP back in CT isn't able to deny this bomb plant. Will land a tag, but they lose Maluki after that. And so in the blink of an eye, it's all onto PRT, and he's just saving.
Not much else you can do, right? They're already hunting for him. It's not like MIBR even have the money to sustain, but they want to dish out pain, and they will. 2 from Cello and 1 from the T side.
Ooh. Only good for the first. PRT has just missed that timing as well. Things are getting a little bit rough for Pesadelo inside of this B site, man. PRT will come in and alleviate a lot of that pressure. Now the rotations need to happen swiftly for TeamOne. They're moving Maluki around with the scout. PRT with this AK is set up at short side, and Pesadelo is still waiting back in B. They lose Maluki. It's still too strong on this site hold. If even one kill looks to come through, it leaves the 2-on-2 open. Now the short flank is in from Malbs with the AK, and Yell is suddenly thrown into a clutch, trading onto the AK, hoping that this gives him a fighting chance. And in with this swing, while he does nail that first kill, it's quickly brought to an end. Pesadelo.
That is not how they wanted that to go.
Ooh, there is some re-aggression in through Palace. And while it's netted them a kill, they're losing bodies at B. This has gotten a little bit worrisome, because Shuz has had to go all the way back to get the bomb. Gives time for the rotations. MIBR are now also like going back to try and help cover this bomb's rotation in, right? Worried about a lower push. Hasn't happened, and so Yell has done a good job of holding down the B site retake. Bomb still ain't planted, and there it is. The mop-up's in for MIBR. They go back to get the bomb. Well, the first bit of contact's been made. That's drawn in the attention. The nade, actually goes a little deep. So Maluki's still alive. They molly off default in the site. That's going to force an engagement out of Pesadelo, but they still don't know about this second man waiting under. Malbs with the deagle, in with the double, and leaving it to Skulls. A 1v1.
Yeah, they definitely know he got the AWP at that point. Like, that's the incentive to save. There were no guns anywhere else on the map, so he had to go and pick it back up.
PRT's got his over towards that B side. Might not even get given a chance to play this round if MIBR get into A.
Oh, the nades are good. The molly pushes Malbs forward. Has he got a flash from his teammate to set him up? That would be nice right now. There's so many flashbangs, but he's not making any moves. He's waiting for the smoke to cross to the site. And there's a Tetris player that might be able to see him here. Malbs flicks, and there's an orb coming out Palace to trade at least. That gives the A site over to MIBR. 3-on-2. Trapped out of the bomb site. PRT a long way away. It's all really on Pesadeo. Oh, missed orb shot. There's a swing. He does get a kill, but 1-on-2 now with Yell on his angle. Nade could be good. He can still get swung from the site, though. Molly to stop the bomb plant will come in too late, but it will force a player to either the back of the site or into his crosshair. He knows he has Shuz trapped, but he looks away as he gets peeked, and Shuz will close it out. MIBR 7-4. This started pretty slow, right? This was...
They'll go fast, you know, when they feel the moment is right, like Cello getting into connector just to uproot that setup from TeamOne. But very often these rounds are like some slow crawls that really edge it out over the kind of minute-and-a-half time span. Just one man left here. It's Skulls once again, the man who just refuses to be the first to fall. But he's alone at the B site, and MIBR want to end the round here and now. Don't feed Skulls his Deagle, though. He's in with the double. This Deagle, deadly. Up on the corner, still trying to give him this fight, and there's the wrapping market. Still showing presence over at A with the mollies and the smokes getting thrown in by Cello, but it's not looking like an A play. They completely leave Ramp and Palace and regroup over in top mid. That smoke is good to build the illusion that a player could be out on Tetris. But TeamOne are not falling for it. They've worked hard to get a man advantage finally, and they're not going to give it away. They take another a 5-on-3 and maybe a 5th round looming for TeamOne. MIBR, 50 seconds. They are hard pressed to dig themselves out of this spot. They chase down Pesadelo, and up close, still lying in wait, is Maluki with this AWP, hoping for the trade. Swings the corner, nails the shot, and there's the round for TeamOne. Up to 5. PRT and Maluki getting it all done between the two of them.
The other way. Oh, there's more Palace aggression. Yell gets hit by the flash. He's running. He's got cover. Luckily, the flash blinds the first man in. Malbs trades. Oh, now he's got to know Yell's still here as well. Malbs, how does he get away with a kill? Now he's got an AWP. Low HP. They're going to try and nade him, and that will finish the job. Malbs didn't put distance between him and the Palace, and so...
There could be players deep within this B site. The footsteps now heard by Skulls, but he's not hit the timing he thinks. Bolts was lying in wait, and Shuz is going to cut down PRT rotating in. MIBR double digits. TeamOne only with 5. And MIBR is storming ahead. Is that going to keep up in the second half of play? Now a B play on the cards for TeamOne to open up this T side. And already Yell is laying down the pain. The nades have gone in. It slows down the push. They've dropped the bomb. All the info is here for MIBR, and now all the players are as well. 5 of them tucked in with the bomb dropped on plat. This couldn't have gone worse for TeamOne.
Both pistols are identical, aren't they? Like, everyone goes apps, everyone gets stuck, all the CTs rotate, and now you're just trapped in this impossible scenario. Like, even if they give you a kill here because they're hungry for frags, it's not like you're winning the round. Just jumps up with a shot, and it's all on Pesadeo. 1-on-5, not happening, and there it is.
And also your resources are stretched thin because you're a man down. Through the smoke goes Pesadelo, but only damage. That's heartbreaking. That could have made all the difference. And now everyone's freed up to hold these other angles. MIBR, it's a triumph.
To be split though. Oh, this is a gamble from MIBR. They're moving away. Yell's going to reconsider. He's got a Molotov as well to slow it down, but they're going to be running through apartments right now. He's got too many angles to watch. Oh, he misses a shot. Now it's getting awkward. They're getting closer. Yell needs something here. Does get a kill, but he's dead as soon as he does. And now Bolts needs to pick up the pieces of the round. Can he stay alive? They're trying to fight him back. Oh, nice shot from PRT. On the flank, knife out, and Pesadeo cleans him up. It's only Shuz. 1-on-3, they're close mark. He doesn't know, and Mal should have this one dead to rights. He does. 6 rounds, and TeamOne buying them time, buying a bit of space. Yell. Oh. Oh dear, now it's awkward. Now he's trapped. If they can spam that box, they will. Maluki with the kill. Pesadeo clearing corners, and Cello peeks out with a frag. Oh, he can't follow up. Maluki doubles up with the orb, leaving 2 at B, and those are the 2 that TeamOne want to take down. Chasing through apps is PRT. He's got Danico trapped at the back of the site, but he does get 1 kill. Surely overwhelmed. Oh, it's a team kill for Maluki.
Oh, no.
That was lined up for him on a platter, but his teammate swings into his shot and should saves the day. That is so unfortunate. That should have been Maluki's 3rd kill. And Palace, and also Ramp. Easy job, right? Leg spotted, just get to kill. Maluki, oh, he kills his teammate again?
Maluki!
Okay, I don't know what's
Maluki's a
now.
double agent, man! He's trying to join MIBR!
Yeah, I don't know what's happening now. And Nade's coming in hard. Those mollies going to melt you. And Danico's already done the dirty. Cello at the back of the site, dropping the bomb. And one by one, they start to fall, tumbling down to the ground. And it's like every B-rush. No one's getting out of apps. They're trapped. Maluki does get a frag. Not on his teammate, luckily. And Pesadeo in a 1-on-4 to close the map for MIBR. They're looking to end it with ease. And I don't know if he's going to be able to get in the way of that. And there it is, 16-6, MIBR. That's a stylish win. That's a flex on your Brazilian brethren. We'll see how they do on train. TeamOne's pick. Yeah, both teams have been struggling on this map in Europe. That's one thing worth noting. But now up against each other, that's where we'll get to see everything unleashed, everything out in the open. Oh, nice shot from Shiz. Dinked out on Ivy. They're still running him down. That smoke won't stop them, surely. They can go right through. It's got a gap. And they jump in, yell, ooh, overwhelmed. He's going to have to back up. His teammates are falling, but he is not. He's dropped the bomb at his feet. And now covering from the site is Cello. Not for long. Malbs gets another, and now it's only Bolt alone. They've trapped him in the pop dog. They know where he is. They can even stick the bomb as well. Malbs has that one on duty, and Bolt needs a 1v1. Malbs gives him something, but he's only trying to bait shots out of Maluki to get that kill given over. Oh, you're risking it all with a jump, but Maluki playing with his food, and Malbs takes the bite. TeamOne find their first.
Oh, fast into A, fast with the Mac, and Shuz is actually the... Oh, dear. Hugo, you told me that they could do whatever they wanted. And they did that, and it's not worked swimmingly right away. The molly should really complicate matters, and yeah, Bolts gets toasted in it. The wrap from Pesadelo is good. And so, thankfully, we return to normality. Just Yell left alive.
Not even close, Harry. Why even worry? All under control.
Another man hunts. Pesadelo is going to deal with him.
He's making a move. He's fallen off for the bait and switch. And actually, that timing is missed as they get out ramped. That's so unlucky, right? They had the perfect setup to deal with it, but one player is faking B perfectly right now. 30 seconds. Maluki with the A opener. Danico needs to do it all. He's the only man here. Trapped in the bomb is his teammate. There's one, but it's not enough. Cello gets a kill, but right now, Yell's got to rotate quickly. He can't stop the plant. Will go down. They still have this B flank coming in. Cello doesn't stop the plant. So close, so far. And PRT lives to tell the tale. Now the orb hunting them down from behind. They don't know it's here. The timing is everything. Oh, Yell picks out Pesadeo, saves Bolt, and now missing a flick. It's all on Bolt. Both players in his crosshair. He can't hit the shot. What a great fake for TeamOne. Oh, Danico taking the first man out of the round. Malbs was deep in the sandwich with no smoke down, but it's been dropped by Danico. He's getting flanked. He's getting wrapped, and he will get put in a box 4-on-3. And trapped out of the site are MIBR. More util landing at their feet gives him no way back in. Cello looking for something. The MAC-10 jumping, but Bolts does deal with it, and the smoke push will be denied. 5-0 make it 6, as this might just be the save.
And it only stands to get better for TeamOne, right? That's a really, really nice point.
Again, TeamOne, how do they get skulls through the B-bomb side with this massive flank?
Danico is physically missed and hit every unfortunate timing, but he's still cognizant of the idea, so Cello comes back to keep an eye on it. Scholes' streak of impossible timings is brought to a close. And now PRT and Pesadelo left up in a 2v4. Don't have a lot of real estate with that bomb out through main. Trying to go up on top of the trains. They lose PRT to the Ivy player, and now for Pesadello, they know where he is, they know his objective, and they've just homed in on this one remaining man. Shuz is keen to get involved in the action, and MIBR, they get their first round right here, right now, 4 alive. Ooh, that Molly delays the push, and TeamOne, they just wait it out, throwing in a second volley of utility and now trying to do good on this B site play, but there's the crunch. Shuz might be blind, he's still in with a double. Pesadello and Maluki trying to haul this back, but in the blink of an eye it's down to 1. Flash goes high, his attention divided between so many angles. They're wrapping in, they're pushing close. Pesadello, no room to maneuver, and only 1 out of the 3 kills required. The double AWP is saved for MIBR.
Yeah, here and now. Oh, finally a faster round. Finally an A play out of the spawn. And oh, it's not gone well for them. No smokes down. And MIBR just lay waste to TeamOne. 3 kills in an instant. Skulls gets a trade, but he gets dinked. And Malbs is now all that stands. Or legged, rather. Pop flank is being watched, but the flash is good. Great team play from MIBR to find that kill. And almost nothing Malbs can do in this position. Shuz is going to peek him with a Molotov, and that's 3 kills from Shuz. 3 rounds from MIBR, and they are building and building some more, Harry. Like you say, broken by now.
Quite the hold to contend with, though, right? Danico sat back with the AUG and Connector holding on to Upper. Upper is just a death sentence now, man. Like, when you're only pistols with the AUG holding on to it, that's almost worse than the AWP being in that position.
True.
And I like this reposition out of him as well. He's actually able to help now, even in like, oh, he's dead, never mind. The AUG is gone. Forget I said it was a worry. Not for Skulls, apparently. Only good for the first, though, and there's that cancellation by Bolts. Cello opens the round up with his AWP, and the pistols trying to flood into this A bomb site, but because of all these smokes going down, the kills coming in, MIBR have got 4 players here, all scoped up, all trying to take down the pistol players, all hungry to pad these stats. They want to give the Deagles more than they deserve, and so they won't. It is the round locked in for MIBR from now.
And so this will be a lot of pressure on Cello and Danico to hold down these 2 positions. Missed shot on the cross, double drop, dead Danico, and now they're calling for help.
Yeah, Cello needs help as well, right? He's trying to watch Ivy pop and main. He's got to have eyes in the back of his head. Yell here on the rotation. Does take out that first man with the AWP, but Cello needs to get back on Ivy, or else he's surely a dead man. They've pushed up close in Sandwich. Shuz boosted over in the connector, trying to peek into the site. They can't find Cello yet, but there's the trade, and they even deal with Shuz up on that boost. It's not a done deal yet. Yell's making a big boy play. Ooh, through the smoke, and now in the Pop Dog as well is Bolts. That bomb plant denied. There's the swing from Pop. Malbs left in the 1v1 to try and break this streak, and he will do it. 3 for Malbs and a 7th on the board for TeamOne. Oh, it got a little messy there. I don't know if that's like miscommed from MIBR, but Shuz suddenly, you know, he goes from looking at Olaf to staring back at Ivy. And I think it's because he believes Danico is going to make some kind of play happen to hold on there.
He hears the Ivy footsteps. They started running late in the round. They walked up Ivy and then they sprint. And the second he turns is when those Olaf players come up. It's very awkward timing. Oh, yeah, not getting pretty either. Cello's got to get away with the AWP. And yeah, like even Danico has his side, Olaf's just open. And there's just too many spots to watch, and you don't have the AWP for those kind of angles, like the Olaf angle, the sandwich line. Cello, oh, good luck. He's got 1, but they are all, oh my goodness, that was absolute filth.
Yell is pressuring Ivy and getting information towards this side of the map. He doesn't see anything yet. There's a spot onto 1, and PRT sees him right back. They double nade into Pop. Cello is ahead of the nades, though, and still looking to put up a fight. That Molly gonna force the reposition out of Cello. Maluki is entry B in the meantime, but it's just so chaotic, such a chaotic round. That bomb is coming down in towards the B site. Skulls is trying to get it planted, but Bolts, who's been being patient, has waited. Now swings out from Oil. Good for the first. Maluki dropping down, has brought it to the 1v2, and even though the nades do damage, it's the AWP to close it out. MIBR up onto 7 as they grab that defuse. A close half, 8-7 to round this one out. TeamOne trying to take us the distance, trying to take us to a third, and MIBR, they want anything but. In through upper, and as is Maluki from that earlier flank up through Ivy.
Ooh.
2 players in the back, 2 in the front, and MIBR all 4 trapped in the bomb site.
Yeah, the bomb's not for them. Like, they needed the kills. Everyone pushed in, but they didn't commit for some reason. Like, they're getting flanked, and they're also not getting any forward ground.
I wish that were true.
Ooh, cheeky little pop smoke. Ooh. Oh,
Skulls has been jump scared.
Yeah, we're just going to ignore him. He's trapped.
Oh, Maluki tagged as well. Pesadello trying to hold on towards his A site, having a backup, and now turn his attention towards Danico, but he is on the right angle at the right time, going up and over the bomb train, gets his head taken off. And now with 3-on-3, not plain sailing. Yell with the AK picked up, hoping to get stuck in, holding for the pop swing. Shuz's Deagle is delivered in the meantime. Both these players are low on the TeamOne side. MIBR, 1 shot is all that's needed to deal with both of them. They lose Shuz. It's left to Yell. He doesn't have armor behind this AK, but he has gotten onto the site with the bomb. Even could have tried to take it B, but Skulls just domes him on the peak. Very, very ready for someone to try and gimmick their way around that smoke. Here's the jump up for Maluki, and he nails Danico. Oh, surely not a follow-up, right? You don't want to throw this away. Skulls has even got aggressive. All across the map, there's aggression coming in. They lose Pesadello. It's a bit of a mixed bag of results in terms of the aggro, but at 3-on-3, they've denied the B site play as well, so MIBR having a group up and hit the A bomb site well. And so even if Skulls is able to be here to deny that bomb plant, that could be huge. That is a big kill for Bolts, right? The bomb plant would have been nigh on impossible with Skulls still in the pop dog. Now this round is a real possibility for MIBR. They hear PRT up close. They deal with him without breaking a sweat.
Oh, D's dead, surely. Doesn't know it. Shallow comes around the corner, and MIBR. Tier classic. See if it gets cleared. Oh, get out of there, but not alive. Bolts gets 1 and takes a lot of bullets to the face. Now this is where it falls apart. The CT starts spreading out and chasing kills, and they're going to get overwhelmed. But they couldn't have stayed there, right? MIBR would have just avoided them.
I don't even know who's better in this right now. Maluki taking a peek at upper is full blind off the angle. Malbs does his damnedest to keep this in the advantage of TeamOne, but he's very, very low, and he's still fighting. But inside the site, Danico had already slipped through the net. Bomb dropped at upper B, and Danico falling. A huge kill for Pesadello. This was never the intention of MIBR to go straight into the B site. It all got a bit confused. Molly down in B, hoping that that draws these players for TeamOne out into the open. I don't know how Shuz is still alive. He keeps hitting these timings just by chance, and now he might get rewarded for it. Tucked in at the connector, spotted by PRT. They've seen the barrel. He's whittled down. He's helped out by Cello, and is still trying to deny the rotations. Pesadello gets a little overzealous, and Cello turns it around. What a chaotic situation that somehow MIBR emerged with RT holding wide for the Ivy swing. You're just at the full mercy of having to win this 2v5 fight at the B bomb site. And while it was a good start, Maluki, with that shot missing, is now feeling the pressure. They're getting closer. He's calling for rotations. Maluki dropping the bomb, still fighting and not giving up an inch of this bomb site. Yell's left in the 1v4. Maluki is getting snuck up onto, and so he might get taken care of. But there's a lot of other bodies here to get that trade and lock in the round. TeamOne.
Through the smoke. Oh, punished. Shot through it by Malbs, who catches that. Now the smoke comes down a little late. They would have loved that before Yell departed the round, and now the bomb dropped as well. This is falling at the seams. Oh no, Shiz alone, 1 on 4. Eats an ace clutch.
30 seconds as well. It's got to be fast and should be impossible. There it is. Malbs delivers the round to TeamOne.
It's going to land on either side of the bomb train by the looks of things, and Cello coming out main with that AK has to do everything and then some. He's been flashed out.
Yeah, very, very deep, but these footsteps have been heard. It's no secret. Yell opens the round up. There's the trade from Skulls, and the wrap is in. PRT laying down the pain. Bolts and Shuz getting lost in the sauce, and just Shuz left up alive with the deagle. Okay, in with the double. The repeat from the bomb train misses the timing. Shuz made it look cool for a moment, but is ultimately silenced by the two remaining players.
Bomb getting planted, he jumps up over the top, he can't stop it. There's so many smokes down. Shallow is right up by side of Connector, and he needs that kill. He's got it. Two in con, boosting up. Orb trying to hold Pop, knowing Skulls was once here, and the boost does catch Shallow by surprise.
Yeah, big entry from Malv. Shuz silence without finding anything. Danico, very, very quiet game, but him and Yell get it down to the 1v2. Danico's traded, and Yell now the bomb out in the open. Oh, that's a fast flick, and they're still sticking it. They're still on the bomb, and the shots just won't connect. Maluki sticking it in spite of the just the raw firepower getting laid down range. Stays on that bomb, and TeamOne are up to 15. Now one away. In one of these post plants, TeamOne, they send Pesadello in deep again. They're often keen to do this with him, right? He's like the martyr of TeamOne. He just goes in and goes down fighting to the very last breath, dropping bolts, and now even further, finally silenced by Danico. Malb's coming in on a pop flank. No one's watching it. No one's holding on to the pop dog. Oh no! It's Danico versus Malbs. It's David v Goliath, the bottom in the server versus the top, and Malb's trying to secure the victory for TeamOne. Wants to end this here and now. He's on the bomb, the full 10-second stick, and obviously it's denied by Danico, who holds his own in the clutch. 13 on the board for MIBR.
Of ones and putting themselves with 3 and B while MIBR hold back in the spawn. Scout spots one. Will that be the call to rotate back out? Oh, he sees two scouts. Cello gets one down, and now coming out the connector, they've been smoked off. They've got to charge through it. TeamOne throwing bodies at the problem, but the problem is bodies. They've not got enough. 4 men down. Bomb can get planted here. There's no one that can stop it.
Boost
above the train on the top. Skulls with a shot, but he can't kill Danico. And Bolt gets tagged as well. This could get uncomfortable, but they need to clear out these pistols. Oh, not like this. MIBR falling to nothing. They will trade back. Shiz still standing in the site. Forget the bomb plant. You need the kills. You haven't even got the bomb at your feet. Oh, it's falling apart. And somehow, some way, it might be going to overpass after all. How do MIBR lose that round? They'll be kicking themselves with TeamOne hyped and ready to go. Third map of the series. It's coming up, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I love this, man. MIBR are thinking like, oh, we've laid a trap here. In they go into the 4-strong B hold, and they get dismantled on the first 2. Shuz doing what he can to pull this back into the advantage of MIBR, but now spammed from seemingly every angle. Nades raining in. He's very, very low. 35 seconds, and MIBR are going to go silent again, but if TeamOne didn't fall for it the first time, I don't think they're going to on the second either.
Yeah, good luck getting a bomb plant here. They can cross to the site. There's respect being given here by TeamOne, but the retake will surely happen, even if the kills don't come through prior. Bolt's now alone, hunted down in the 4-on-1, and that is just a really good pistol for TeamOne. Everything about that.
Monster Smoke is lobbed down by Maluki just to help out at the B site, even though there's only 2 players there. The MAC-10s get the entries, the Deagle alongside it. Maluki is suddenly the only defender left inside of A, and even though he's doubled up, the rotations aren't going to get here in time to deny this bomb plant. This is a huge opportunity for MIBR to steal a round back right away. Fast pace on the retake, SMGs of their own start to throw themselves at this scout at long, and Malbs and Skulls have done a good job of removing this advantage for MIBR. Now all that's left to do is get the job done, get it over the line, and with the stick in the smoke, they're going to do exactly that.
CT is empty, and TeamOne are taking some serious time to group up, but they do have the kits for this round.
Yeah, the fact that it is this short side plant could be huge in the long run for the retaking players, right? The fact that they take all this time moving in through short, through middle, and now Yell is having to play inside the site. The molly is burning him to death, and Malbs takes his head off. The defuse is in for TeamOne, a 3-0 lead built up. This decision to wait in this monster smoke could be the thing that gives MIBR a way into this round. Right now you're fighting, and that, you know, utility or no utility doesn't matter there when you get into the realm of just, you know, two players going up against each other with the guns. Pesadelo has cleared out Yell from the short side, and that now kind of directs the flow of MIBR through one spot on this map. Danico getting that trade late. Now they have to worry about short. Maluki's unscoped at a very unfortunate timing, but PRT has dropped the bomb. This round is chaotic. This round is wild. There's a nade that could do a lot of damage. The molly to follow could burn these players out. It denies the bomb plant as well. Maluki gets his head taken off. Oh my. And MIBR coming with their first victory on the T side. Look at this. The USPs are hunting down Cello. Chance to pad his stats. Oh, there it is. The mowdown. It's nice, it's clean, it's what you want from Cello, and he's kept this round under lock. PRT late in with the Deagle. They're not going to give him another chance here. He might be able to get a gun, and there's an M4. Oh, he could drop the bomb. Cello is stuck around.
He can't see anything around B, and already long has been cleared by Danico, so they drop down below and save their guns. MIBR. And the explosion about to happen. These monster plays have been annoying to deal with. Skulls has to do something incredible here. He's got Malbs, but he's been flashed out. Malbs is mollied and blind as well. No one can see a thing. Skulls shooting into the wall, and Yell finally recovers enough to take that fire back. Pesadeo domed by the Glock. Danico entering with his pistol here, and it works wonders. 10 seconds for the plant. Maluki can't stop it. The bomb site is smoked. And a 1-on-4 where you just, again, have to throw in the towel. And he can survive from the bomb here in the halls, so just making sure they don't hunt him down at long. It's a very typical rotation point to save, and they've already cleared it out. You can see Shiz on the A side, won't be here in time.
That was a round that started in a 5-on-4 for TeamOne, and past that point, they never recovered it, you know? 4 players staying alive for MIBR. Very, very different pacing out of this round. They challenge early, they spread out, they take gunfights in middle and in connector, and they win both of them. 3-on-5 for MIBR. This is a team that like to play slow, even when they're at a man advantage. So now in the 3-on-5, what's the call going to be? Look at Cello and his progress in through long. He could hit a timing. PRT's coming back to check it, and so he will get this info. There's no big flank, but this is going to start to uproot these B site players. They start to rotate away. Bolt's missing his chance at a big timing to catch them in rotation. Cello's opened up onto the A side. Bolt's just saw everyone trying to leave B.
So it's a fake. Oh, the taps, more damage. Maluki low. Skulls, will he go on his own? Because right now, the cover's not there. Oh, Yell has no support. Cello has to spray, and that is a bit of a mess. He didn't want to plant for short in case of a flank. They're going to re-aggress at long, set up this orb once again. Yell's clearing it, but needs to remain aware of the corner where PRT sits. Boosting up. Oh, did they see that cross? No, the flash is good, and both players blinded, just knocked down. The leaning tower of MIBR tilted after that one. 5-on-2.
Only 2 strong in B, in spite of all this aggression from PRT up the long side. So these 2 B site players need to hold their own. It's down to Skulls now, but he still bought more than enough time for these rotations to come in. It should be the lock, and it should be 5 for TeamOne. Shiz, the only man who could complicate it, arriving very, very late, and so these rotations are already here. Shiz, almost a second, and in with it. Maybe it's not this 5th round locked in yet. Oh. There's the peak, and with Shiz so low, it's a nice cleanup from Pesadelo. Pulse is just trying to work a solo B pick and gets removed as well, so the lurker dealt with. This wrap from Pesadelo should have the round locked in. They've lost these A site players, but Pesadelo arriving hits the timing well. Wipes Yell off the slate, leaving it on Shuz again with low HP. Done well to get 2 kills to his name so far. It should be brought to a bit of an abrupt end here, though. Going back to try and clear the flank. Pesadelo just wasting time off the clock. And now in with the swing, cements it with a double of his own. Out through the short side, Skulls is jump peeking for the info. He sees players here, and now they're calling for rotations. It's very, very clear that this is a fast B. caught the first man falling. Oh, melted his mouth. Skulls trying to withstand this B play, but it's only good for the double. Is that enough? Has he done enough to keep this in the basket of TeamOne? Shuz up close with the Deagle. Maluki smoked off in heaven. PRT trying to round the corner here in CT. Can't quite find Shuz, who's just delaying him for the time being. They need this kill onto Shuz. They need it to happen fast as well if TeamOne do want to get in, and there it is. PRT provides it out through heaven. Now given a path is Maluki. Yell up close in the site, and Bolt's playing the post plant at short, going to deny that bomb. It's coming down to time. PRT with the spray, but I don't think there's enough time left. It's going to be very, very close. I'm pretty sure it's a TeamOne round.
Yeah, waiting for it to fade so he can pick into B, and he'll get given opportunity here if he looks a little leftwards. There it is. Oh, he gets nailed to the wall though. Bomb loose. Danico in. Do they get ready for Malbs? They do. He's been here every round, but this time he's showing something. The team Molotov kill. Shiz runs through.
A bit more mileage out of that would be worth its weight in gold. Shuz opening the roundup, but there is a response from Malbs immediately. He tries to go back in with another fight, but in doing so, you fed the beast. Oh, but hang on a second, because the bomb's back in T-spawn. Danico's having to go all the way back to get that now. This gives time to PRT and Maluki rotating in. Yell should have this kill dead to right, so there's his AWP picked up. PRT from heaven removes the first man in the site, and he's trying to capitalize. While the bomb isn't down, he's trying to remove players. Bolts holds his own, and MIBR get to 6. This could be a rather anticlimactic ending to a pretty back and forth game. You were hoping for like a blaze of glory for TeamOne where they go down fighting. Instead, they might just die rotating into a lost site. PRT is ready for the lurk, but there's more where that came from. Shuz holding on to Connector represents a real problem. They need to flush him out, and they've got to flush him out quickly. They can't do it. Shuz is on for the ace. It's not an ace he's able to get with Malbs pushed up through CT, but the impact that Shuz has had in these last 2 rounds to recover the half for MIBR cannot be understated enough. 7-8, and Shuz, man of the hour for MIBR. Last half beginning in just a moment. You don't want to miss it. My, oh my.
Oh my goodness, what a stack. If TeamOne commit here, this could get hairy. Oh, nice shot from Cello as well. Bolt's peeking out in the toilet. They're going to get caught. Bomb clotheslined, and now Maluki on its own. 1 on 5. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, not really a hope in hell, is there, right? We would all love for Maluki to...
Yeeting off the bench. Nice shot for Malbs. Cello's still deep in mid. They've got to get past him. They don't even know that he's here either. That could be a problem. Yell's called that they're out mid, and Cello answers the call. There's one. Yell does die to the FAMAS, but Cello should have this under lock and key. Oh, he's been timed. Will he be ready to flick? Oh, the clock. Oh, devastating damage, but it's cleaned up by MIBR. 10-8. Waiting. Smoke, flash, Yell push back, and Bolt is here at the truck to deny a bomb plant as well. Yell's getting hunted though, and Skulls will actually get the D kill off Bolt. Oh, shot by the AWP on the wide swing. He could have stopped the plant. Instead, he fights with the one weapon they had. Pesadeo also armed actually, and PRT's going to back out now as the bomb is down. They've got to get past Cello on long. That's the one chance MIBR have, and it's traded. Good stuff for TeamOne. Now 2 AWPs in the post plant, and no smoke for the bomb. Should be impossible.
Kill in the site, and then I think, like, you know, in response to losing Yell at long, he tries to really like maximize it almost, right? He's not being looked at by the players in the bomb site, so I think he hopes he's getting discounted at the truck.
Like, it doesn't feel worth it. You'd rather save it at that point. Lots of players spotted. B short. Yell, his chance now to get something done. He's got one. Yell waiting for the monster peak, miss flick, going back to the short side again, another missed shot, and Yell's finally dead in the water. He had so much opportunity, so many chances, but now with an all gone, dripping dry, the bomb can get planted, and with only a few seconds left, the numbers getting punched in forcibly, and that's a round there. It's all about the kills now. Bolt is low, and he's going to try and come in late with an exit or a gun on that exit.
And you see how close that round ends up being. Bolts just stays alive for the sake of staying alive here. So the pressure is on for MIBR to find this round here and now, and that is not the start you wanted. Bolts burnt out by the molly, and Skulls in with another. The B site is now very, very vulnerable, and only one man's left standing, lying in wait, playing default, hiding in this smoke. It's Cello.
No.
He hears the footsteps, he hears them running by, and for Cello, that's music to his ears, waiting to deny the bomb plant. This could be a huge play. Instead, he lets them plant it. Cello still in the smokes. The enemy within, they've smoked him again, and now he emerges in the site. Oh, there's one freebie, misses the spray. It's a little bit ugly. The element of surprise now gone. You wanted more out of that. Yell will cancel out Skulls, and a 2-on-2 now turned 1v1. As over on the short side, Pesadello's got the bomb planted for him. Yell on the defuse, scoped up, ready to take this shot. He needs to get him off there, and the swing is in. TeamOne take 12. Damage onto these boosting players shows that MIBR are aware that this boost is a potential. Danico is so blind. That kill is free for PRT, but then it's anything but. In with two, and almost a third. Shiz needed to go big mode there if he wanted to hold down the fort.
Yeah, Maluki just runs in on his own. His team weren't even with him. I guess he wasn't ready for barrels, but that's a very awkward spot. Bolts with the lineup, and that's a three-piece for him. Yeah, that should have never have been, going on. Oh, this looks more like a fake than anything. Door getting swung, and already the AWP is re-aggressing to catch these players out of connector, gets the info and the kill onto Maluki. The AWP is out of the round. Yell backing up further and further. They're getting closer. Cello still out on an island, still fighting for it. Yell's dropped a bomb, and Cello's going to close it flawless for MIBR right at the very end. But now, when it starts to stop working, what is your answer? What is your solution? Fast through the smoke and the mow down from two. There are trades, but Shiz is still here at Monster, and he has been lights out this evening. Another kill to close, and it's going to be a three-piece from him. MIBR up by one. Bolt has come to join as well. And Yell, this could be his. Cello stolen the kill. They're coming out from long. Two lined up. Cello gets a second. Bolts pokes his head out, but he's only good for damage. Yell needs to do something incredible now, as he is out on an island, out on a limb, and with the AWP in shotgun mode, he's got a kill. 3-on-2, calling for help, but no one here to answer the call. Yell has to survive on his own.
Over TeamOne's gung-ho attempts to get this game laid to rest.
The saddest part about all of this is because we've seen so many B plays, TeamOne don't actually know what MIBR are. Oh, the timing.
Oh, man.
He swaps after a minute of
The thing that's so sad as well is we've not seen any A aggression from MIBR. So often they've just been tugged. Now we have this double hold at B, and even though Shiz is dead, Danico is going to help him out, and it's all left onto Maluki. The first shot misses, given one more chance to remove this player now. A 1v2 for Maluki. The AWP, 38 HP, and the bomb on his back, trying to get it planted. 25 seconds on this clock. Cello and Bolts watching on from the heavens. Now swing wide. Maluki dead to the spam, and the defuse is in for MIBR. We may as well get that music back in. Roll the music in, because MIBR, they take this series 2-1.